Did you know that in 2022's Need for Speed Unbound, you can use the voice of rapper A$AP Rocky as your horn?
Beep 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 beep
I mean, if I'm honest, this isn't really a hidden detail, but you have to admit it is pretty damn funny. Hello and welcome to Hidden Video Game Details, the series that aims to show you things that you may not have known about your favourite games so that you can look really clever in front of the person at the McDonald's drive-thru. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, and if you do, I'll make sure to return that pair of socks you lost. Anyway, without further delay, let's get started. Right, let's begin today's video with Minecraft. Now, among the many animals in Minecraft is the ocelot. These cat-like creatures can be tamed using fish and will actually scare mobs like creepers away, so they are pretty useful. Now, if you've ever played Minecraft, you'll know just how easy it is to fall to your death, and your loyal animal companions will usually follow you to their doom. For example, here is what happens if, let's say, a polar bear falls to the ground. So even the mighty polar bear isn't safe against the power of gravity. Well, here is what happens if the cat-like ocelot falls from the same height. So much like the myth surrounding cats, ocelots will always land on their feet, so won't die no matter the height that they fall from. I'm guessing that a lot of you guys might have known this one already, but I didn't, and I think it's really cool. Up next is To Fathom. To Fathom is an episodic psychological horror game where you experience the story of someone who survived some pretty crazy stuff. Each episode is roughly 1 hour long and they are priced accordingly, with the episode that I'm playing in this video costing just over £3. Now, you might think that this low price means low quality, and don't get me wrong, this isn't the most polished game you'll ever experience, but it does have a couple of really cool details that I noticed whilst playing. For example, one of the first things that you need to do in episode 3 is to go for a pee. Now, me being the civilised, mature adult that I am, I decided to try and aim the pee on the floor, and this happened. So given that you're playing as the narrator of this particular story, you will comment on your own bad aim whilst peeing. The other hidden detail can be found when using the PC. After logging in, head to the recycle bin and restore the file called Guide to Being a Better Person. The file itself is actually very creepy, but if you stay until the end, you can see some very strange names in the credits, such as D's Nuts and Ligma Productions. Now, there might be other interesting names in the credits that I missed, so if you spotted any, please let me know in the comments. Next up are more cool details from the Dead Space remake. Now, I don't know about you, but I find things like dolls really creepy. I don't know why, I just do. Well, it seems that the Dead Space remake developers agree, as you can find toy dolls in various locations aboard the Ishimura. What makes these particular dolls so damn creepy is this. So shooting the dolls will cause them to make a sound, with that last scream being especially chilling. The other detail that I wanted to share from the Dead Space remake is something that I first noticed in Marvel's Spider-Man on the PS4. In that game, Spidey's voice would change depending on what he was doing. So if he was standing still, he would be calm.
Are you narrating yourself?
What? No, of course not. The Chief never did understand Spider-Cop. Thought he was a loose cannon.
Already regretting this.
Whereas if he was swinging at breakneck speed, he would sound like he was swinging at breakneck speed.
Are you narrating yourself?
What? No! Of course not! The chief never did understand Spider Cop. Thought he was a loose cannon.
Already regretting this.
Well, in Dead Space, Isaac's delivery of certain voice lines will change depending on his health. For example, here is how he sounds when he's in tip-top condition.
Isaac. Sorry. Shit.
No, keep that rifle close. What's that?
The one that attacked me. I managed to trap him in here.
And here is how he sounds when close to death.
Isaac. Sorry. Shit.
No, keep that rifle close. What is that?
The one that attacked me. I managed to trap him in here.
It's a really subtle change that adds to a game's overall immersion. Now, I've wanted to get started on the Yakuza series for a long time now. The trouble is, those games are so long that I need to justify playing them by finding whatever details or Easter eggs I can. And that's why, today, I want to talk to you about bread. The Yakuza games aren't ugly by any means, but they also aren't top of the graphical pyramid. But they might be at the top when it comes to bread physics. Here, take a look at this scene of Ichiban eating a bread roll.
About that. I'm talking about your sentence getting extended.
Okay, hear me out. I know to some of you this may seem like a really small detail. And well, that's because it is. But you have to admit, the way the bread reacts to Ichi's bite is pretty cool. Oh, and if you enjoyed this detail and want to see more, don't worry, I'll be back next week with realistic roast turkey physics. Next up is first-person shooter Ready or Not. Now, Ready or Not has been a regular in the Hidden Detail series since its release in 2021. Perhaps my favourite detail from the game are the working airbags that react to you shooting them. Granted, that's not very realistic, but it is cool. Well, today's Ready or Not detail can be found at the HQ. Before starting a mission, you can explore the area at your own pace, practicing your aim or just enjoying a nice cup of coffee. Like most of the game, this setting is pretty realistic, though there is something that stands out. On the stairs, you can find a box of magnesium tablets. The description of the tablets starts off normal enough, but the third bullet point says, allows psychic connection with 4D beings. I mean, I'll let you guys decide if the risks outweigh the rewards. Right, let's end today's video with the excellent Call of Duty Black Ops. Now, in episode 116 of this series, I shared the fact that certain zombies would avoid your line of sight, demonstrating that perhaps there was still part of their brain that was human. Well, today's Black Ops 1 detail also involves the undead, but this time you're strapped to a chair. The Black Ops 1 main menu is the stuff of legend. Seeing your character bound with seemingly no escape, it didn't take players long to realise that you can leave the chair and explore the main menu, unearthing a couple of secrets whilst you're at it. Well, if you stay in the chair, you can notice a man in front of you observing your movements. The man doesn't leave, that is until you select the zombies mode, where this will happen.
You just have to remember.
Now, I played a lot of Black Ops 1, but I never realised that switching to zombies would cause the man behind the glass to leave and make a zombie take his place. Granted, I didn't play a huge amount of zombies back in the day, but this is still something that I thought I would have noticed. So I ask, and be honest, did you notice this detail before today? Leave your answers in the comments down below. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, then leaving a like is really appreciated. If you are a fan of Easter eggs and secrets and hidden details in video games, then perhaps consider subscribing, as that's what this channel is all about. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon.